When treatment starts, you'd be asked to complete a set of questionnaires before your first session, which will help your therapist understand your difficulties in a bit more detail. During your assessment session, you'll have the opportunity to really discuss in detail what your difficulties are, and it will really just give you a chance to talk about things. And lastly, you'll also work with your therapist to come up with a plan together that will guide your treatment for the duration of your sessions. During the session, you'll also have the opportunity to talk about any concerns or questions that you might have with your therapist, and they'll be able to answer those questions for you. And then treatment begins. We typically find that people who regularly come to their sessions and who also try and really work on their work outside of the sessions are the people that do best with their therapy.
Here at Croydon IAPT we offer a range of treatments. The majority of our treatments are based on the NICE guidelines and are cognitive behavioural therapies. Cognitive behavioural therapy looks at how your thoughts, your emotions, your physical feelings and your behaviours may maintain some of your difficulties, and we're looking to break that cycle with you so that you can improve your mood and reduce your anxiety. We also offer counselling, which is a more humanistic approach, and that helps people to explore things like loss and adjustment. It's a less structured approach which also helps you to just talk to somebody about some of your difficulties. The sessions are typically on a weekly basis and can be 30 minutes or up to an hour. So let's take a look at some of those formats.
Hi, I'm going to tell you about the workshops we run and the group treatment we offer here at Croydon IAPT. Sometimes people can feel a bit unsure or anxious when we first talk about a workshop or group with people, which is completely natural, but I'd encourage you to have an open mind and get a bit more information about the types of groups that we run here. We try to create a more informal and friendly atmosphere for our workshops and groups, and the facilitators are really supportive and encouraging for you. There is no pressure to talk and share lots of personal information. Our workshops and groups are more like courses. So whatever the topic, whether it's low mood, depression, anxiety or building confidence, we will give you lots of information and we'll give you tools and techniques to go away and practice to manage those difficulties. All of our workshops and groups here are based on a type of therapy called cognitive behaviour therapy, CBT, which we know is effective and recommended for lots of different types of problem. If we think a workshop or group would be helpful for you, we'll discuss it with you and we'll answer any questions and we'll talk through any concerns that you might have. There are examples of recent feedback that we've had about our workshops and groups, and you can have a look at that on our website.
So the service offers individual treatment sessions as well, which are generally held weekly with a therapist, and you'll be supported towards meeting the goals that were set out in the assessment. Treatment sessions can vary, so they can be from 30 minutes to 60 minutes depending on the kind of treatment that you put forward for. So for example, guided self-help tends to last up to 30 minutes, where cognitive behavioural therapy sessions tend to be up to 1 hour. You would be offered generally 4 to 6 sessions to start with, and after the 6th session the therapist would offer you a review and you could talk through the next steps regarding treatment. There is potential for the sessions to be extended up to 12 after the final session, but that would be something that you would be talked through and discussed with your therapist at the time.
Online treatments, so you can choose individual support from the comfort of your own home, extremely flexible and easy to access. They're known as Silver Cloud and IESO. Both are based on cognitive behavioural therapy. Through the programme you can share your work with your therapist, and you can also share activities as well. You will be guided by your therapist who will provide you support via the programme. You can access more information about the programme on our website by clicking on the links.
Croydon IAPT is a very friendly and helpful service, and we really care about your needs. Throughout your journey in our service, we'll strive to help you as best we can, and we'll continue to listen to feedback that you have about our service. At the end of treatment, we'll close your file with us and you'll have some time to put into practice what you've learned. You'll be sent a therapy summary letter containing all the key points that you've learned during treatment, as well as some resources should you want to refer to them later. However, if you come up against further problems or difficulties that you would need further help with in future, you're always welcome to get back in touch with us. After treatment, it's time for you to put into practice what you've learned, and we've seen that for people who do this, that can be a very rewarding and satisfying experience.